Hi, my name is Dan LaPrade, and I'm the training coordinator for the Massachusetts Waterworks Association. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 important tips to keep in mind during a license renewal year. And the first one is to know how many training contact hours you need. And this table shows how many hours you need for the different grade licenses, either treatment or distribution. And this is true. These hours required for people who have either an operator in training license or a full license. Keep in mind that you only need to get the number of training contact hours for the highest grade license that you have. For example, if you have both a grade 3 treatment license and a grade 2 distribution license, you don't need 25 training contact hours. You only need 15 because the grade 3 treatment license is the highest license that you have, and that requires 15 training contact hours. Now, the trainings that you attend to obtain those training contact hours have to be done during the renewal cycle. For example, we are currently in the renewal cycle that ends December 31st, 2023. So the trainings that you have attended have to have taken place between January 1st, 2022 and December 31st, 2023. Any trainings that you attended in 2020 or 2019 do not count towards renewing your license in this current renewal cycle. Second tip is to know how many training contact hours you currently have in this renewal cycle. And keep in mind that some training providers issue what's known as training contact hours, or TCHs, and some training providers will issue what is known as continuing education units, or CEUs. One CEU is equal to 10 training contact hours. Tip number 3, don't wait until the last minute to attend a training to get your training contact hours for a couple of reasons. One is you're probably going to have a hard time getting into one of those trainings because other people will be scrambling to get their hours. And 2, the trainings that are available at the end of a renewal year may not be of interest to you, or they may be things you're already familiar with. So we always remind people to try to get their training contact hours early enough in the renewal cycle so that you can eliminate some of the anxiety of scrambling around at the last minute to try to get the necessary training contact hours. Tip number 4, make sure you get your training contact hour certificate after the completion of the training session. For those trainings that happen in person, many times you will get those at the end of the training session. For those trainings that happen online, many times those certificates will get emailed to you. In the case of the Massachusetts Waterworks Association, we almost always mail our trainings out to the attendees. And then the last tip, but certainly the most important tip that I can share with you, is to keep track of your training certificates that you receive. Easiest way to do this is have a file folder as you get your certificate, put it in the folder. We invariably will be getting calls and emails at the time of license renewal. People are scrambling to try to find their certificates. They misplaced them, they don't have them, and it may be a while before we can track those down and get those out to you. So it's on you to keep those certificates in a file folder so they're readily retrievable if the Board of Certification should audit you, which they do periodically to various operators. They'll want to get a copy to verify that you have obtained the necessary training contact hours for your grade of license. So I hope you find these tips helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me either on my email address or on my phone. And I also encourage you to let me know if you have any suggestions on training topics that we can offer to you. Thank you.